This month, SiriusXM's Jeff Leake sat down with the ever-so-talented Sarah McLachlan.
Come from the brink of destruction.
It's a new release for Sarah McLachlan. It's called Shine On.
Gathered ourselves from the floor.
When you are going through the process of writing a new album, does it enter your mind that there's now all these other elements that come into play? One, write the songs. Two, produce the songs, like the songs, tour the songs, get the band together.
There are an awful lot of elements that go into making a record, that's for sure. But I really try and not eat the whole whale at once. And I mean, this record took me 3 years to write and to produce. So I do take my time.
You choose, leave it all behind and move on, 'cause you are your own woman.
How many songs did you take into the studio with you?
I tend to go in with little bits of information and sort of piece them together as I go. So a song for me doesn't necessarily come out in all at once. It comes out in little bits and pieces.
So do you have some of these bits and pieces that have been archived over the years that you bring back?
Absolutely. Sometimes there's one great idea that never becomes a whole song, or I can't finish the lyrics, and you sort of hit a wall at a certain point and you put it away and come back to it when it feels right and when you feel like you have something more to say about it. And often, in fact, with this record, lyrically, I wrote a couple of these songs 2 or 3 times, and the first batch of lyric writing was sort of about a subject that I didn't want to keep going back to, which was like, you know, I tend to go to the breakup song that sort of feels good. I know that one really well, but I didn't want to keep talking about that story. So I couldn't finish a few of these songs. And then when I got a new relationship, all of a sudden it became easy to turn the thing around from a negative to a positive and make it about something hopeful.
One hand in the other, unlike any other hand I know. I'm seeing the sun in all the darkest grays the skies.
So of all the stages through the album's career, what would you say, Sarah, is the most stressful for you and your team?
Well, there's been this album has been a real challenge to make in a lot of ways, and it seems that there's been constant struggle and strife and drama. But in a way, you know, being able to push up against that and get through it makes the success of it all that much sweeter. So, I mean, trying to finish on deadline was incredibly challenging, just because, you know, I'm still, after 25 years of doing this, the person that sort of leaves a lot of the details to the 9th hour.
Oh, so you're an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
You know, and I try and organize myself, I try and schedule things, and I try and look forward and, okay, work my way backwards, but it still...
Could be winds of change in my auburn hair, but I'll tie it back for now. And when the bitter breeze carries a trace of fear, persevere somehow, gonna push on through.
You do so much in the community, including the Sarah McLachlan School of Music. How did that come about that you decided to take on such a massive project?
Well, it didn't seem massive at the time, and it really wasn't, although it was a pretty big pilot project. I think we had almost 200 kids the very first year. I wanted to give back in some sort of meaningful way, and at the time, music programs were being cut from public schools, and I thought, well, that's what I want to do. I want to give kids that opportunity, especially kids who might not be able to have the means to find it otherwise. So we're in our 13th year, just finished all the year in concerts, and it's incredible. We have almost 700 kids now in the program.
Thank you.
Be sure to check out Sarah's website for all the tour dates. We'll see you again next time.